skinny girl, fat-free, sugar-free dressing, buttermilk ranch, poppy seed, or balsamic vinaigrette. But you better only be eating this if you're a skinny girl or are trying to be a skinny girl. If you're a guy, or if you're non-binary or agender, you're not allowed to eat this. You're only allowed to eat this if you identify with being or wanting to become a skinny girl. For no reason, because is salad just too feminine of a food, or did you put like estrogen in it and you're just trying to be like, listen, if you're a guy, you maybe do not want to be consuming this? What's your point here? Hello BabyQueers and welcome back to my channel. I figured it's been a while since we've been to the absolutely delightful subreddit of Pointlessly Gendered. Starting off really strong because I feel like it shouldn't be the thing that makes me mad the most, but I feel like apart from baby clothes, gendering food makes me the angriest on the subreddit, so starting off real strong. But anyways, you know the deal. Before we continue, y'all gotta get hydrated. Grab some water, some tea, or whatever else you like to drink. If you're a man, you better be drinking something manly though, I guess. And then we'll continue. Are you hydrated? Good. Let's go. Chest peeled. No pain, just gain. Helps prevent nipple chafing and vest rub. Designed to be unseen under sports tops or running vests. Created specifically for men, as there was no other compression product like this readily available on the market. Only 19.95 points, including P&P. This miracle product, it's just a sports bra, bruh. It literally is a sports bra, but targeted towards men. Like, it's not designed in a way that it's supposed to support anything, it's more a compression shirt. But that's kind of also what a lot of sports bra are. My ring light just fell, but anyways, that's kind of essentially what sports bras are too. Like, a lot of sports bras don't offer too much support either. They're also just there to kind of press things into your chest, to kind of compress it a little bit, to be more comfortable while working out and just kind of not fly all over the place. I know that's not really, that was very men riding women, the way I described that move, and I'm really sorry about that. But you know, it's just a sports bra. If you feel like you want a sports bra because your nips are chafing, then just get a sports bra. Or get this, just because it's marketed towards men and does the same thing. Because honestly, I feel like it might be cheaper than a good sports bra. So maybe take this one. But maybe if you're a woman and you want to try this one out, feel free. Okay, this is not what I expected from a prehistoric museum as bathroom science. Okay, bathrooms, that's the top 3 things. Like, baby clothes, bathroom signs, and food items. That's like the top 3 on varying degrees. Kind of just depends on how bad the design is of which one makes me mad the most. This one, I can't hate it because it's dinosaurs, but it's so silly. It's still so incredibly silly. But I can't be too mad at it somehow. Like, I've seen, maybe the bar is just too high because we've seen so much worse. But how much stereotyping do you want in your bathroom signs? This prehistoric museum wanted a whole lot. Oh great, and we're continuing with bathroom signs to identical single stall bathrooms in a mall or something. Why do you have 2 signs like above each other? Like two different signs to say this is a men's bathroom, this is a women's bathroom, even though it's literally a single stall bathroom. That looks exactly the same as the other one. But no, this is the men's bathroom. I better not be catching any non-men in here. Why? Just why? Because I know the general expectation really is that the men's bathroom is gonna like be more unhygienic and look worse and smell worse. But if you have like single stall bathrooms like these in malls, the chances are they're both gonna look like shit, and chances are in a lot of places the women's bathroom aren't gonna be too clean either if the men's bathroom looked like that, you know. So why did you do this? literally just why. Girls' guitar, it's okay for the first time. Like, is it okay as a starter guitar, but why is it only okay for a girl to have as a starter guitar? I have so many questions. What makes a guitar a girl's guitar? What? Like, listen, I'm not saying I necessarily always paid attention in class when I was in school, but I don't think our music teacher taught us about girl instruments and boy instruments. You know, so what? Are you gonna refuse to sell it to a guy? If someone inquires about it and be like, hey, I'm learning guitar, like I wanna get my own guitar, can I get this? You're just gonna be like, no. Bob, you're clearly not a girl, you can't have this. Really? I mean, you can sell to whoever you want, obviously, but what? We get it. You're dad, not Mr. Mom, so we designed baby gear just for you. Now, I feel like some people would be really optimistic about this one and be like, well, I mean, it's great, it's encouraging the dads to be more involved, but listen, if you need silly gear like this targeted towards you to make you want to be a dad to the child you wanted and are supposed to be co-parenting, then I don't think you should be co-parenting anything, let alone a human child. Because, yeah, sure, like, if you just get it because you found it and you're just like, well, I mean, it looks sturdy enough, I'm gonna get this one. Okay, but if you literally just get it, like, if this is what's gonna make you excited about parenting, then I worry if you should be having children at all, you know, so I wanna hate it. I kind of really do. It still looks very practical, and it might actually be good for dads who just really want to be involved because, well, they want children, so obviously they want to take care of them. So I can't hate on it too much, but I kind of want to. The manbar, rocky road, 27% protein, and the lady bar, low carb and lower in sugar. If you're a man, all you need to be focusing on is protein, and if you're a woman, all you need to be focusing on is low calories and low carbs. And that's why it says how many calories one bar is versus how much protein it has, because as a woman, what are you doing trying to take care of your body? All you get to do is starve yourself to be skinny. Apparently. Or just worry about becoming the skinniest version. Don't you worry about becoming strong or fit. No. Skinny. That's what you... Really? Really? This is that. And listen, I know you're just trying to sell as much product as you can, but that doesn't mean you need to actually follow the trend. That just kind of means you also get to kind of challenge the trend. Just be like, hey, listen, this helps you gain your, attain your fitness goals. Because yeah, someone's fitness goals might legitimately just be to become skinny. And they're either gonna buy it or they're not. But just kind of reinforcing this trend of no, if you're a woman, all you better want to be doing is get skinny. Just no. Why? The feminine urge to jump and go sprinting across the rooftops, because your intrusive thoughts are apparently gender now. And if you're a man, you better not be having these thoughts. Listen, a lot of people don't want their intrusive thoughts to begin with. You know, maybe at some point you just kind of learn to just go with them. Not go with them, but just kind of accept them and just maybe lightly poke fun at them, you know. But why are we gendering it? Like, why are we literally just going around putting a gender on anything and everything? Because what does your gender play into this? You know? Because I feel like if a lot of people, if they would stand up here, would maybe just have that thought of running across it, like, you know, some chase in a movie or something. I feel like a lot of people would have that urge. It really doesn't have anything to do with gender or sex or anything. Why are we bringing it into it? Girl dinner versus HelloFresh. Random combo of leftover snacks, nutritional value slim to none, end up ordering takeout anyways. Easy to follow, chef-crafted recipes, fresh ingredients, travel from farm to doorsteps, pick up new culinary skill. Yeah, eating well in 2024 can be stress-free. Okay, first of all, HelloFresh. I understand how tempting this is. And I understand that you're just like kind of jumping on the meme trend and trying to use that but really, did people, I feel like people moved on very quickly from using girl dinner to describe actual meals or actual food items to people, and just like random other things. And also, I feel like if companies are like trying to be like memey and funny, it always ends up being really cringy. Like if like your weird 57-year-old uncle at a family function is trying to like use like youth slang, that's the vibe it's giving, and like it makes me want to never order this. Because it just seems like a, hey, I'm down with the cool kids. Girl dinner, am I right? And it seems so weird. It just seems so weird. Like, I appreciate what you were trying to do, but to me personally, it's so weird. CGBE TSA approved toiletry bag with handle, clear toiletry bag, quart size, travel bags for toiletries, carry-on cosmetics, makeup pouch for men. If you're a woman, you better not be using this for your toiletries. Well, actually, you can't use it for your makeup because it's a makeup pouch for men, but it's also for toiletries like a carry-on cosmetic bag. So if you just use it for like your toothbrush and stuff, it's fine, but you can't put makeup in it because only men can do that. And I appreciate the fact that they're like, hey, men can use makeup. Like, that's a lot more progressive than a lot of these other products, but again, you could have just done the thing they sometimes do of just being like, for men, for women, for children, for just like slamming everyone in there basically. For adults. Whatever. Yeah, I feel like you could have done that. Because it ends up looking so weird and so bulky because these descriptions are always forever wrong, but it's like, it's fine, but this just seems kind of strange. It just kind of seems strange. Like, people need their toothbrush and their concealer and their toothpaste and their deodorant. So, like, why are we bringing gender into it? Just be like, hey, clear bag for cosmetics, makeups, travel bag, whatever. What? I know I shouldn't say this, but I really hate when straight guys come into Pilates class. Their uncoordination, their grunts, their shock that it's actually hard. It feels like they're invading our club. Stick to bench pressing. Pilates is for the girlies and the gays. Imagine if a man said something like this to a woman in the gym. The gym is for everyone, period. Wait till she finds out that a man, Joseph Pilates, actually invented Pilates. I never know how to pronounce this word, I'm sorry, but yeah. I mean, being annoyed at people grunting super loud, fair. You know, like, that's kind of annoying. No matter where you are in the gym, whether you're taking a class or whether you're actually like there bench pressing with them. But why are we gendering working out? I might have. This is definitely top 4. No, actually, it's very hard to pick a top 4 of things I get most mad at. But why? Someone trying out a new sport or a new section at the gym. Why are we trying to discourage it? Like, they're just trying to see if it's maybe like a fun way for them to get some exercise into the week. They're just trying to see if maybe it's fun for them. Maybe they like the challenge. Maybe they just, you know, maybe their girlfriend asked them to come with them. You don't know. And what does it actually matter to you? You know, like, if you're really that annoyed at the grunts, then maybe try standing like not next to them, kind of just try staying a bit further away from them, you know, because that's what I do at the gym when people are annoying to me. You know, but just going around be like, no, but your gender means you can't do the sport. It's our sport, you can't have it. It's so weird to me. Why? Just why? Like, let people do the exercise they enjoy doing. Let people figure out if they like a certain exercise. Like, why are we being judgy about it? Ultimate Toys for Men New Edition, featuring brands by hands, best collector's items, and best of Mallorca. I guess women aren't allowed to like high performance and luxury items anymore. No. You're not. A woman interested in cars? That can't be true. You must be lying. And also just why? Because rich men can't ever shut the hell up, and that's why you think only rich men exist? Is that why? Is that where you're going with this? Or are you just trying to get money out of rich men, which I kind of want to support, but it also just kind of makes you rich, so I kind of don't want to support it. You know what? You know, but anyways, like, no, if you're a woman, you're not allowed to like cars or luxury items. You better not have any interest in it. You get to buy expensive makeup or something. I don't know. Facial brush exfoliates and massages your skin. Self-care for men. Now, once again, I just wanted to include this because honestly, as silly as it is that they put for men, because it literally it's just a brush. Same with like shampoo for men or deodorant for men. Like, if you find that it works well for you, or if you just think it smells good, then use whatever the hell you want, no matter what it says on the package. You know, so as silly as it is that they had to put it, I really still don't want to discourage this kind of thing, because with the amount of men that think it's weird or somehow too gay or feminine to do self-care, to literally take care of their hygiene, things like this might help them get into it and realize that it's actually good for them. You know, so I don't want to discourage it as much as I think it's silly that it needs to be put there. You know, every girl needs a boy dog. Love the boy dogs, but I never see most people post about girls and girl dogs because that's a strong bond. I feel as though girl dogs like boy humans best in most cases. This sounds like you're describing different species. This does not sound like you're talking about someone of the same species. This doesn't sound like, oh, I'm a human and they like this type of human best. As if all dogs don't have different characters, you know, from each other, no matter what their gender is and no matter what even their like specific breed of dog is. Like, it's not like they all have different characters and like humans have different characters, so it just kind of doesn't matter what their gender is. Maybe they just get along better with some humans than with others, you know, like humans do with each other. But it literally just describing like you're an alien kind of just coming to Earth and just kind of observing. Like, this is the vibes I'm getting, only I know aliens would probably have better taste than this, than just posting weird things like this, you know. Shower caps for men without feminine folds. The best for men. We removed any sign of femininity from this cap so you can take embarrassment-free showers without getting your hair wet. No more feminine folds and girly patterns that keep you locking your bathroom door every time you want to take a shower. Curly Man by Harrison is the first ever shower cap made for men. Now again, I know the bar is literally on the floor. I kind of want to appreciate the fact that using pink isn't feminine for these guys. Like, I wanna appreciate it, but it's also really hard for me because the bar is literally so low. With things like these, why don't we just like make it by size? Because yeah, a lot of people have like bigger heads, and yeah, well, a lot of men are taller and therefore probably have proportionally bigger heads than a lot of women. But just, if you're embarrassed by using a feminine looking hair cap, I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. It's just a hair cap. It's there to keep your hair from getting wet. As long as it serves the purpose, I really wouldn't care. But okay, go off. You apparently thought there was a market for it and went for it, I guess. Bathing in any loch, pond or pool, provided that this prohibition shall not apply to the reasonable use by boys under 13 years of age and girls under 15 years of age of any paddling pool provided by the Secretary of the State. I'm sorry, what? What's the point? Like, literally, where were you? Why? Just, like, having an age limitation, okay, sure, but why? Why does it make a difference if you're a boy or a girl for swimming or paddling or whatever? What? Electric pump, boy pump. What? Because boys have to use a different pump to whatever, pump up their balloons or something? Wow. Well. Okay. Sure. Whatever. Handy solution, pocket tissues, women's travel kit, shampoo, conditioner, hairspray, comb, deodorant, travel toothbrush, fluoride toothpaste, facial tissue, zip top quart bag. Because, again, only women have to brush their teeth, and only women have hair, and you need to use it, and, like, what? And especially, like, if they had, like, a men's travel bag, wouldn't it be right next to it? But then they might get confused because the women's one is blue. Like, how are the women supposed to know what's for them if it's not pink? Come on. Found these for sale at the Maritime Museum in Astoria, Oregon. Pirate Rock Mix and Mermaid Rocks Mix. To be fair though, if you're a maritime museum, having like pirate and mermaid stuff for children makes a lot of sense. And to be fair to them, they didn't actually say pirate mix for boys and mermaid mix for girls, they just said pirate and mermaid mix, right? And then pick a bag. I really don't see anything that says boys or girls, so I can't come for it, really, because having pirate and mermaid stuff for children just makes sense. And if you're an adult and you want one, go for it, I'm really not gonna judge you. This pointlessly gendered piece of concrete. Okay, of all the absolutely pointlessly gendered one, this is the one I have to question the most. You're not trying to achieve, like, you're not trying to reach your target audience by saying, oh, this is a product for men, this is a product for women. You're just doing stuff on concrete. Why? This is the most pointless one, probably, you know, because it really doesn't help you with anything. It's not even making you feel like you're reaching your audience, because it's concrete. What are you doing? We have two lawn trimmers, a pink one and a blue one. And once again, to be fair, it doesn't actually say for men or for women. But the pink one is still more expensive, because if you want a pretty pink one, you're gonna have to pay 20 euro more. Excuse you. Why? Same way the pink, because this is Makita, they also have like drills in their normal color, which is the one on the bottom, and pink. And the pink one is probably also more expensive, actually. And they only have the small one, or at least they used to only have like the smaller drill, because they have like different like strength of power drills stuffs, you know. And I think at least for a long while they only had the pink one in the small version that's less powerful. Which also seems rude, because as a woman who wants a pink one, don't do the hard things, just get the small one, it's fine, that's all you need. Why? Found this on social media, religion marketed to girls. I wish I wasn't serious. This one just kind of confuses me. But I also can't be too mad at it, because maybe, once again, maybe you're just religious and you like pink feminine things and you wanted to make something, and maybe you're just like selling it because you're trying to make a little bit money on this. I can't be too mad at it. Even though I think it's really pointless and weird that we're doing this, but I can't really come for it. Because if you're wanting like a little carry-on for your religion, just like put on your bag or something because you think it's pretty, then I kinda can't come for it. 9P's Lion King, Simba and Friends car decor set, cool plastic desktop ornaments for women. Because if you're a man, you better not like the Lion King, and even if you do, you better lie about it, or at least not get figurines about it. Because why? If you're a man and you want to put these on your desk, you can't. You really can't. Again, why don't you just like road, like for men, for women, for adults, for whatever, because yeah, maybe you're worried a child is gonna break these, but just write for adults, for men, for women. Just why? Because again, this one seems weird, because there's really nothing inherently gendered about this. You're not being like, okay, but men don't collect figurines, because they do. You're not being like, well, but typically only women like this kind of thing. So we're trying to reach our target audience, and that's why we're gonna just write for women, because it's literally little plastic figurines. What? Boys and their boy cats are best friends. I missed that this was apparently a trend. Like, the comments on Reddit were like that apparently it's kind of a trend and that they're really sick of it, because it seems fair to be sick of it, but I really missed it. But that's fair. I miss a lot of things. I'm mostly just on the K-pop side of social media and on any social media, so it just kind of seems fair. And neurodivergent side, so people aren't obsessing over the fact that it's important that the boy cat is a boy cat, and that's why they get along so well, because yeah. So I feel like I'm kind of on the right side of any social media at the moment, really. A guy at school today was wearing this damn fine red nail polish, and I heard these two girls whispering angrily and looking in his direction. So I listened in, expecting them to be weird about it, and the first thing I hear is, how the hell did he get it so good? Did he get it professionally done or something? You need to ask him where he found that color. Jesus fucking Christ, are you kidding me? And I think this is a good example of how the world should work. Yeah, being like interested in the color and just thinking someone did a really good job on their nails, and like kind of, or being jealous or just thinking it's cool. Fair. Totally fine. But I would probably do the same thing. I would have also just like, I try not to listen to other people's conversations, but sometimes you can't help it. And that's either when they're just, when you think they're gonna say something incredibly stupid, or when they actually say something incredibly stupid. In this case, you just thought they were gonna be like really weird about it, and it's like, oh my god, did you see that guy wearing nail polish? No, you were just kinda jealous of the color. But yeah, maybe just, honestly, if you just like go up to him and be like, hey, I really like your nails, they look so good, and ask him about where he got it from, then I think he'll tell you. And to finish off, I have a short video. This would be me as a parent, even though I never want kids, but I feel like this would kind of just generally be my attitude.
This is the last comment I'm responding to, because clearly I see that you guys are stuck in the 1950s. If a pink backpack can turn my son gay, maybe he was already gay, okay? I'm more worried about my son being a boyfriend pimp, a sex trafficker, a molester, a rapist, a murderer, a terrible husband. I don't care about him having a pink backpack. It's Coco Melon. He's far from a sissy. Bless your hearts.
Just kind of this attitude of, I worry about more important things, whether my son will grow up to be a good person. And yeah, if he turns out gay, then so freaking what? And if it turns out that he's not actually my son, that he's my daughter, so what? Then she already has a cute backpack. You know, now he has a cute backpack. Like, literally, this is kind of just like, who cares? Really, who cares? If your child wants a certain thing and is just gonna make them happy, why would you just be weird about it and be like, no, but you can't wear that, Timmy, that's for boys. Who cares? If gender needs to be controlled, that constantly, then maybe it isn't as innate as these people like to pretend it is. You know? Anyways, that's all I can take of these people. Really, because it confuses me so much, because I don't get what the point is for most of these. So anyways, I hope you're confused with me, I guess, and I hope you're hydrated. If not, maybe go drink something now, and I'll be back in a few days with my next video.